just nak tanya lah. So sorry to ask lah. Our boss asked about this report now. Do you think he asked me to ask you. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll get the report to him by the end of the day. Right? That is the strategy. Any kind of conversation that you want to get into, it has to build from somewhere. So what is the strategy? You need to create small talk. So small talk is what? Small talk is anything that anything that the speaker or the listener wants to hear. So you need to say something that the listener likes to hear. For example, when there is a situation where you want to create rapport, you talk about that person. You are not talking about yourself because that will appear very selfish. We don't want to show them that we are very self-centered. Only you want to talk about yourself. No, we want to create rapport. Again, this is psychology, right? When people say that, how do you want people to get to like you? All right, in order for you to like for in order for you to want people to like you, you are the one who need to show that you like them first. Psychology is like that. Remember, sometimes when we are in a new environment, right? If we don't say hi to people, they don't say hi back to us. So we need to show them, right? Sometimes we say, hi, assalamualaikum. Then only they will say, oh yeah, hi, assalamualaikum. Because people are like that. People are only thinking about themselves. And this is something that I need to make mention to you. At the end of it, people only are interested about themselves. But we need to create rapport and we need to talk about them. Then only they will be more open to give cooperation, to us. For example, there's a situation, meaning to say that you are working in a company and you have your boss, right? And you are not close to him. So what must you say to him every time you stumble upon him, or every time if every time you see him in the corridor, for example? So you can talk about his appearance, for example. Hey, Assalamualaikum boss. Is that a new tie? I like your tie, for example. Just a small talk, something that is not work related, right? And then, but people will appreciate you. So, iya ke? Tak lah, this is kalau dia lama dah tie ni. I bought this like back in 2005. I bought this in UK. Dulu dia harga ni £60. We do not know all this information, right? But the fact that they want to tell us this story, it goes to show they are warming up to us. They are becoming more open to us because we are the one, maybe we are we are among the few people who notice the punya tie. And they will say, finally someone noticed about this tie, for example. But it is okay, because this is the kind of conversation that we need to be making in order for us to build cooperation, in order for us to avoid conflict. That is why I asked you the 3 letters just now about you, right? You talk about you are a futsal person, you like to watch K-drama, you like black color, you like blue color, and you also like to, you are a bit outspoken, all of this is about you. That is only if I give you like less than 1 minute to talk about yourselves. If I give you like 30 minutes, sorry, if I give you like 30 minutes to talk about yourselves, everyone can do that because we like to talk about ourselves. We can talk more than 30 minutes, even 1 hour, just to elaborate on these 3 things. We can do that, because this is what we call psychology. People like to talk about themselves, and in order for us to get to know them, in order for us to get their attention, or to make them like us, we need to ask them about themselves. We need to ask them about how they are, what they are doing, about their interests and whatnot. And this is the essence of small talk. Hey, I see that you're not feeling well, betul ke? And they say, hey, betul lah, someone notice that I'm not well. But that is not, basically sometimes people just say that because they just want to create a small talk. Nampak macam pucat kasihat ke? And then people say, oh yelah, itulah, I ada rasa macam demam, macam nak demam lah. Well, actually, that person doesn't notice pun yang you nampak pucat. But the fact that people say, "Hey, you tak sihat ke?" You feel like, oh, someone is concerned about me, and that feels good, right? This is what we need to do to others in order for other people to like us, in order for other people to give cooperation to us, in order for others to work with us. So you need, in order for you to do any kind of task, you need to start with small talk. Then only you can grab their attention, you can grab their interest. They are more open to you. They are more warmed up to you. They say that, okay lah, even you ask them to do whatever pun, they feel okay, because now they know that you are this one person who are very friendly. All right, remember this. I want everyone to remember this. In the workplace, there are three types of people. All right, when you go out there for your practical training, there are always three types of people. Number one, people who know you and they like you. That's okay. That's easy. People know you. Hey, sihat ke? Oh, you from Kota Baru kan? For example, you from Perak. You said to me, right? So people know you and they like you. That's okay. There are the second type of people who will be like they know you but they don't like you. We've seen this a lot. Maybe you are new to the company and they are very senior in the company and they know you introduce yourself to them, but they deep inside they know that they don't like you for some reason. We do not know what. But it's okay. This is the reality. And then the third group of people, this is the most common one. People do not know you and they don't like you. All right, so we just have to be aware. We just have to anticipate. We just have to accept the reality that there are three types of people. Only one type of people are the ones who like us. There are two types of people who do not like us. They either they know you, but they don't like you, or the worst is they don't know you, they don't know your name, but they don't like you. Yeah? So this is something about communication. It's okay. This one we can talk about later on. This is how we are trying to build rapport. Rapport means friendship. We're trying to make friendship as much as we can so that people will accept us, right? So that is what fatigue communication is about. All right. Nur Atifa said Aziza cannot join because of poor connection. All right. Rejoin. Balkis cannot rejoin. All right. Okay. All right. Noted. All right. So now that is why small talk is important. Small talk is where we want to show politeness. All right. Small talk is where we want to show politeness. Small talk involves three things. Number one is politeness, turn taking, and listening skills. So politeness is where we want to show politeness. We start with something that they want to hear. All right. Remember this. Communication is more about what it's not about what you want to tell them. It's all about what people want to hear from you. Remember, have you ever had experiences where people say, "Eh, okay ke aku pakai baju ni? Okay ke aku pakai baju ni? Nampak macam boncit ke? Nampak macam gemuk?" People ask this kind of question, sometimes because they want, because basically they don't want you to give an honest answer. Betul lah, nampak boncit lah. Aku rasa, you're not fit lah to wear this t-shirt, for example, right? Because, but if you know about small talk, people want to hear what they want to hear. It's not because they want to listen to your advice. Oh, betul ke nampak boncit ke? Okay, aku tukar sekarang. Maybe a few, some of the time, but most of the time when they have chosen this t-shirt or this shirt, they will say that it looks good, but I want some confirmation. So I'll just ask another person, "Hey, what do you think about my shirt? Okay, okay." And if you say, "Oh, cantik," and so they will say, "Okay." So this is what people want to hear. This is what small talk is. You are being polite to people, and also small talk is where you do turn taking. All right, and also another one is listening skill is very important because you want to listen to people and you need to be able to show that you are there listening to them. This is what in Malay we say ringan mulut lah, ringan mulut, right? So people say, muka ni body ni. No, it's not body, it's ringan mulut. Because why? Ringan mulut is very important. You need to always say something about people, give good comments about people, because people want to listen this to you. something like that. So, you know, um, because it is not enough for you to do your own work and then not talking to other people. Remember this, you guys are in this kind of industry, and this kind of industry, it's important for you to make connection. All right, many times, when I visit these companies, right, when we send our practical students, they always say that, oh, the students are okay, but then they are a bit, they don't say much. They like to do, of course, like they always do, they always, they are set in their own table, they're doing their job, that's good. But then, we need them to communicate with other, people in the department as well. So it goes to show that it's not enough for you to get your job, to get your task, sit down on your computer, and then you do it, you send it, you relay the email back to the superior or to the boss, and then that's done. You don't, you just keep it to yourself. You also need to make connection. It's important for you to tell them, I've done this, anything else that I can do. So you want to show that you are very polite. You are basically you're taking care of other people, so that people notice you in the company, so that people know that, this one is, he is willing to learn, and he's new, and he's very, basically, he likes to basically he talks to people. So basically, so this is why we're trying to train ourselves, and this is why the assessment one, this is what it is, this assessment is about. you know because, again, sometimes, in having this communication, we want to communicate about something that is very serious. And having this serious communication, we need to, what is it, we need to, uh, reduce the tension, before we can even talk about that topic. Sometimes, about whatever that you, about, yeah, whatever topic that you're going to talk about, it can be very tense, it can be very serious, right? So you want to reduce the seriousness, reduce the tension. So you start with small talk. Then only they will be more open to you, because people have very short attention span. If they see you as someone who is very aggressive, they will shut you off. They will not listen to you. But if you are the one who start with a small talk, hey, assalamualaikum, sorry, kacau, sihat ke, how are you? Oh, sihat, yeah, what, yeah, how about you? Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Sorry, I just want to ask about this one. Do you know that we are supposed to join this meeting, whatever? Then people get to know you. So for our first assessment that is going to take place on week 6 or week 7, this is what is going to be. You'll be given one task, and this task is, I'm just going to share with you this one. This task, the first task on week 7, on week 6, is where you're going to talk about an issue with your partner. And this issue is very much problematic. So both of you have to find answers or to find solution to it. But before you can start finding the solution or discuss with your team, with your partner, about finding a solution to a situation, for example, you need to start with a small talk. Then you have small talk, and then you start with this workplace simulation. You talk about the task that is given to you, the question that I will give you. So the student will ask, when am I going to give the students the situation? I'll give the student the situation during the class time. So in the class, I'm gonna give you, each group will have like different situation. You read about 3 minutes, and then you start the role play. You start with the what is it? You start with a small talk, and then straight away you talk about the task that you're supposed to say. You're supposed to discuss. So you have about 8 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes to do this. Okay. Any questions? So far, so good. So you understand the importance of small talk, right? Okay. All right. So this is what we're going to do now. All right. So now I want you. This, we have like 26 in the class. So I want everyone to be in a group of 2 people. All right. So one person will be A and one person will be B. All right. So I want you to choose your team members now, because after this, I want you to create another I want you to create another meeting, another Google Meet, only for you and your team only. All right. And I want you to do a small talk. for about say 2 minutes. All right, and then we will apa namanya, and then you will take turn. All right, and then we will take turn. Okay, so now I'm gonna give you 1 minute, and then you find your team members, and then we'll do the activity. All right, can I give you like 1 minute or 2 minutes to find the team members? How many minutes must I give you?
Two, sir, two.
2 minutes. So I miss it 5, not too long. 2 minutes, right? Okay, 2 minutes. I'm gonna give you, find your team members now, and then once you're done, I want you to open a new tab, and then I want you to create. I want you to open a Google Meet punya a new Google Meet session. All right, and then I want you to invite your friend into the Google Meet, and also I also want to be included, but I will not say anything. I want you to communicate with you and your team member. You get me? So we have 26 minus divide by 2, we should have about berapa? 14 group. No, 13 groups, right? 13 groups. So 13 pairs. So all in all, I want everyone to include, create a new, no, find your team member first, and then I want you to create a Google Meet, right, session, and I want you to put here the link to the Google Meet on the chat box so that I also can join. All right, so I'll give you the, what is it? I'll give you the situation after that. All right, so 2 minutes from now, find your team members, and then create the create the Google Meet, post the link to the Google Meet in the chat box. And but then you have to label lah, you are group whoever and whoever. Okay, 2 minutes from now.